Lights, camera, action!
So I'm out here by the Silver Lake Reservoir. There's like a running, walking path around the reservoir. It's like 2.5 miles. So I think I'm gonna walk that to get my exercise for the day. This is my get out of the apartment, let me get some sun and some exercise. A little bit pissed because people are going against the flow. Is what it is. You know, it's maddening because there's so many names out here, including Rodney King. And you know, of course, Rodney King wasn't killed by the police, but he was beaten and brutalized by them. It was caught on video, and the acquittal of those 4 officers was the impetus for the '92 riots in LA. I'm old enough to remember that, seeing that on the news. I remember that shit. I should definitely invest in shorts and sneakers so that I can properly take advantage of something like this. I have sneakers, but I don't really have shorts, so gotta rectify that. So I've been feeling too good lately. I don't feel good. Finally had my in-person appointment with the doctor a few days ago, and it was cool. I mean, you know, after talking with him, I don't think that there's too much wrong with me. He did agree that a lot of what's going on right now is probably contributing to my anxiety, stress, causing my blood pressure to be elevated, tightening in my chest, like all that shit. And also, you know, just being in that small ass apartment, just kind of like feeling trapped there. Summer is upon us. I have no AC in my apartment because in Los Angeles, for some reason, half the motherfuckers don't believe in AC. So I'm hot and miserable and feeling trapped. Not gonna lie, that was a steep little hill there. My ass is out of shape. That's gonna present a challenge, but I will make it happen. Again, I want y'all to think about this. This path that I'm on is 2.5 miles, and there are enough names of victims of police violence that they can put around this fence that's around the entire reservoir, around the entire path. And these are just some of the names. These are just a fraction of the names. Lando Castile. It's also interesting to me the amount of homes that have like some sort of Black Lives Matter signage. So the trip to the Silver Lake Reservoir was unexpectedly emotional and impactful because of all the tributes that were on the fence. You know, I just wanted to see what the running trail looked like to determine if that would be a great place for me to walk or run, get some exercise in, and still be able to socially distance myself from others. And for the most part, it does seem to meet those criteria. You know, as I mentioned, there were, a few times where people were walking in the opposite direction, or, there were a few people that weren't wearing masks or whatever. But for the most part, the people on the trail, even the people who were like running and doing whatever, were wearing, they were wearing masks. So, and it didn't seem to be too heavily populated, which was surprising. I don't know if it was just because of the time of day or if that's how it normally is. If that's how it normally is, then excellent. That's perfect. So I think that that's something that I'm going to start doing. Gonna hit that trail, get in shape, lose some of this weight. So yeah, also as I mentioned, I went to the doctor recently. It was good to see him in person. We had like a video phone call back in April, I think. And then I was supposed to actually have an in-person visit, just kind of like, just the initial visit, have my physical and everything like that. I was supposed to do that in May, but I was just so shook by the fucking pandemic that I decided to push my appointment back to this month. So I went the other day. It was fine. It was weird, but it was fine. And aside from going to UPS to pick up the packages that they couldn't deliver because they were incompetent, this was the first time that I'd been like inside like a building with other people, as my boy Gary would say, risk is risk. So I took the risk of going to the clinic for my physical to meet with my doctor. And everything went well. They did some blood work, and I've already gotten the results from the blood work back. I have some things I need to work on. So I'm going to try to work on those. Discovered that I did lose weight. I know I, just talked about losing weight, but I've lost an alarming amount of weight since March because I joined a new gym. And when they weighed me at the gym, I weighed a certain amount. And when I went to the doctor for my physical, I was down 30 pounds almost. And the fucked up thing is, I didn't lose weight where I wanted to lose weight. I don't know where I lost weight. I still got this fucking belly. I'm just gonna say it. I still have this fucking belly that I'm not happy with. And I don't know why it hasn't gone anywhere, but apparently I shed 30 pounds from elsewhere. One thing that I'm not too happy about, my doctor was like, oh, when was the last time you had a tetanus shot, booster shot? And I'm just like, shit, man, I don't know. So seeing that, I'm a few decades behind, I was like, yeah, sure, go ahead, hit me with the booster shot. They're just like, yeah, there may be some side effects. And I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I did not think about what the side effects would be. 2 days after my visit, I had like a slight headache. And it wasn't alarming, but it was just like, oh shit, okay, this is the side effect. This is like what happened. And, it just, like that whole day was just shot. I mean, it wasn't a major headache or anything, but it was just like, I didn't feel like doing anything. I didn't leave the apartment. Like that whole day was just, shot. And then yesterday, the arm that they gave me the booster shot in, like I started having like a little bit of pain, little like dull sensation of pain. It's just kind of weird, just kind of like not even my arm, but like my armpit. And that made me alarmed because one of the things that, we're looking at is my heart, just, because I'm getting up there and in age, and you just want to make sure that your heart healthy and you're doing like all the right things and everything. And we want to monitor my blood pressure. Don't know if it's elevated because of like the stress of the pandemic and police violence against black people, just all the shit that's going on right now, but my blood pressure is a bit elevated, so we're checking on that. And so when I woke up with this weird pain sensation like my arm, I'm just like, does this mean that I'm about, I don't even want to say shit out loud, but you guys know what they say. So yeah, I talked to my doctor earlier today. I was just like, hey bruh, I just need to know if this is another symptom of the wonderful tetanus shot, or am I about to fucking like have some problems. And he just said that what I described to him didn't seem consistent with anything like too serious. He believes it is, yes, just another effect, another symptom of the tetanus shot. So he was just like, just kind of ice your arm, don't do anything strenuous. And he was just like, should go away, within several days. So we'll see. It put a damper on my fucking weekend and just, like just how I'm feeling right now. Like I really not feeling very motivated. Already wasn't feeling motivated. I pretty much written 2020 off. Like I ain't doing shit this year. I ain't seeing nobody this year. It sucks. It is what it is. But hopefully I can save a little extra money. But I'm just disappointed because I had plans for the year. But it's like they say, man plans and God laughs, right? Oh well.